Field moves to the top of the turn. First race trotters are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. Off stride is Sunrise Huddle. Between horses, there goes She's Natural right for the lead. On the inside of horses, Master Mistress as they race into that first turn. Off stride on the outside is She's Natural. And there goes Ernie S. up to challenge Master Mistress for the lead. On the inside of horses, Wistful Chinaman. Followed in that turn by Red Orchid. 2 lengths back to Stealing Gamby. Followed by She's Natural. Sunrise Huddle approaching the opening quarter. And from the outside of the rush, here comes Ernie S. now to take command. 31-1 the quarter, and Ernie S. leads the way 2 lengths Master Mistress. Is second by 2 lengths Wishful Chinaman. In third, 2 lengths Red Orchid. Is 2 lengths back and forth. Followed now by Stealing and to the outside of horses. That's Gamby, followed by She's Natural. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and Ernie S. leads the way by 3 lengths. Master Mistress is getting the trip second. 3 lengths, it's Wishful Chinaman. In third on the outside, it's Gamby. Here comes She's Natural. The field's halfway home. 103-4. Now they trot into that clubhouse turn. It's Ernie S. with the lead. Master Mistress is right there second. Gamby takes over second. It's Master Mistress right there in third. Here comes She's Natural. Followed on the inside of horses, Wishful Chinaman in fifth. And to the outside there goes a Red Orchid. Out of the turn, moving for the final quarter. Here comes Gamby. Gamby now powers on by. It's Ernie S. right there second. On the inside of horses, Master Mistress. She's Natural. Here comes Red Orchid. He's moving up 3 wide. 3 quarters, 134-4. And Gamby opens up the lead now by 5 lengths. On the inside of horses, here comes Red Orchid. Followed now by She's Natural. They're coming to the top of the stretch. Gamby, but Red Orchid, and look at him fly. Here they come trotting for home. It's Gamby with the lead. Red Orchid is charging on the outside, followed by She's Natural. It's Gamby striding clear. It is Gamby showing the way at the wire.
3 Fox Valley Tiffany with Brent Holland in the bike, $11.40. 4 Little Bird Blarney Mark Karan in the bike, $221.60.
Behind the starting gate, the Gatos are running. Here they come. They're off. On the outside, here comes Kablowy right for the lead. Sweet Vermouth. Into the turn they charge on Kablowy. Is on the outside. Sweet Vermouth holds in second, and Sweet Vermouth scoots on through. Now to take command. Kablowy is right there second. 2 lengths. It's C. Morgan Zero. In third by 3 lengths. LD's LC. Followed in that turn by the Colleen Bond. It's RR Prize and Sleepy Cat. Out of the moving for the quarter. Here comes a Morgan Zero with a rush. Noted challenge Sweet Vermouth for the lead. 30-1 the quarter on a Morgan Zero. Up to challenge and now take command at Sweet Vermouth. Now back to second. It's Kablowy in third. 2 lengths back to LD's LC. 2 lengths back to the Colleen Bond. Followed by RR Prize and Sleepy Cat. Approaching the half-mile juncture, a Morgan Zero leads the way by 2 lengths. Sweet Vermouth is getting the trip second. 2 lengths. Kablowy is right there in third. LD's LC is now flush to the outside. The Colleen Bond. 101-1. The race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn they roll, and it's a Morgan Zero, but LD's LC rushing at her on the outside, a challenging second. It's Sweet Vermouth in third. The Colleen Bond, Kablowy, followed on the inside, Sleepy Cat and RR Price. Out of the turn, moving up the back stretch. On the outside, LD's LC with a neck in front. It's a Morgan 0 Here comes Sweet Vermouth, charging out of third. They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. 131 and 1 into the far turn they roll, and LD's LC has the lead under urging 2 lengths. It's a Morgan 0 It's Sweet Vermouth in third. It's a gap to Sleepy Cat. They're moving to the top of the lane. LD's LC opens up the lead now with every stride. Here they come and down the stretch they go. It's LD's LC now by 5 lengths. A late move on the inside by Sleepy Cat. LD's LC all alone at the wire. Sleepy Cat and a Morgan 0. Field moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. It's a good start with 3 horses and a battle for the lead between horses. Flaming Stewart now to take command. Here comes To Be Free. Now they race into that first turn. On the inside it's Flaming Stewart, but To Be Free is on the attack, and To Be Free now to take command. It's Flaming Stewart second, like Jimmy McDougall. His third, 2 lengths, Mr. Cobb, followed by TJ Anthony Copper Creek, Anxious Cash and US Eagle trailing, and your leader to the quarter is To Be Free. 29 and 2 the quarter, and To Be Free opens up now by 4 lengths. It's Flaming Stewart second, 2 lengths, Jimmy McDougall is in third, a gap to Mr. Cobb, and to the outside TJ Anthony into fourth. Mr. Cobb, it's Copper Creek, followed by Anxious Cash and US Eagle, heading for the half-mile juncture, and To Be Free opens up now by 5. It's Flaming Stewart in second, 2 lengths, Jimmy McDougall in third, TJ Anthony flush to the outside, and they're halfway home. 59 and 2. The races half over into the clubhouse turn they roll, and To Be Free has that 2 length lead, but TJ Anthony was fourth, now third, hustling up on the outside. It's Flaming Stewart now right there in third, followed by Copper Creek. On the inside, Jamie McDougall out of the turn, moving for the final quarter. It's To Be Free by 3 lengths. It's Flaming Stewart in second, TJ Anthony, and on the outside of us is Copper Creek. 3/4, 130 flat. Now they race into the final turn, and To Be Free opens up the lead now by 5. It's Flaming Stewart in second. On the inside, Jimmy McDougall nowhere to go in third. Copper Creek to the head of the lane. It's To Be Free. Here they come, turning for home, and To Be Free opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Copper Creek on the outside, closing fast. It's To Be Free and Copper Creek. It is To Be Free, Copper Creek, and Jamie McDougall up for third.
And $132 even. 5 minutes for tonight's 4th race at Balmoral. Track condition remains listed as good.
Field moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. It's Kyler Bell between horses. There goes Jake's Duke, and now they race for position. And there goes Jake's Duke. He scoots on through now to take command. Kyler Bell moves on him on the outside second. Here comes Dugan's Pride. Up on the outside, followed by Jet Flyer. It's a gap to Brooklet Sneakers, followed by HS Danimal. And trailing the field, that's MJ's Image. Approaching the quarter, and from the outside with a rush, here comes Kyler Bell. Kyler Bell now powers on by. They're moving by the quarter. They've hit the quarter, 29-4, and here comes Dugan's Pride. Dugan's Pride now powers on by. It's Kyler Bell second, but here comes Small but Incredible. Parked on the outside, it's Jake Duke right there and forth. 2 lengths Jet Flyer. It's a gap to Brooklet Sneakers, followed on the outside by MJ's Image and HS Danimal. They're heading for the half. Dugan's Pride leads the way by 2 lengths. Kyler Bell is right there second. Small but Incredible moving third, moving to second. They're halfway home. 15-9 to the clubhouse turn they roll, and Dugan's Pride leads the way, drawing clear a length. On the inside, that's Kyler Bell right there in second. On the outside of horses, Small but Incredible, and 3 wide. Here comes Jake's Duke. He's circling horses out of the turn, moving up the back stretch, and Dugan's Pride leads the way, but Jake's Duke is on the attack second. Kyler Bell back to third. On the outside, it's MJ's Image. Between horses, HS Danimal. 3/4 on the board. 131 flat into the final turn. Dugan's Pride draws clear. Kyler Bell moving back to second. Jake's Duke, Jay's Image, and HS Danimal. They're moving to the top of the lane. Dugan's Pride has the lead. Here they come, turning for home, and Dugan's Pride cuts the corner under urging. Here comes Joe Marsh and Kyler Bell charging. Kyler Bell up on the outside to challenge and take command. It's Dugan's Pride and MJ's Image. It is Kyler Bell, fastest of all. We will have a pick 3 payoff in just a moment. Field moves to the top of the turn, nearing the start. Here they come. They're off. And there goes Basic Instinct going right for the lead. Now they race into that first turn. Basic Instinct benefits from the inside. Queen Cam is right there second. On the outside of horses, Real Society moving to third. Party Hostess, followed by Unveiled, followed by Best of Wolf and Rosedale Donna. Here comes Real Society. Real Society is on the attack now to challenge and take command. Here comes Queen Cam. Now third, moving second on the outside. They're by the quarter. 29-3, the quarter in Real Society leads the way at length, and Queen Cam moving at her on the outside second. Basic Instinct is right there in third. It's 4 lengths back to Party Hostess, 2 lengths back to Unveiled, followed by Best of Wolf. Rosedale Donna approaching the half-mile marker. Here comes Gary Leonard and Queen Cam of the rush. Now with a neck in front, but Real Society holds on the inside second. Now these two battled by the half. 59 seconds flat, and Real Society leans into the clubhouse turn. Queen Cam. Here comes Basic Instinct. Jim Curran has the pedal down, and look at her fly. Basic Instinct circles horses in the clubhouse turn now to take command. On the inside of Real Society, back to second. It's Queen Cam in third, followed on the outside. Party Hostess. Now they race up the backstretch. Basic Instinct has a neck in front. Real Society is fighting to come back. Queen Cam, 3/4, 129 flat into the far turn. Basic Instinct, 3 parts of a length. Real Society under the whip in second. Queen Cam in third, followed now by Best of Wolf. They're moving to the top of the lane. On the outside, Basic Instinct. Here comes Real Society fighting back Queen Cam. Real Society is coming back. Basic Instinct. Here comes Queen Cam and Best of Wolf. Real Society fails the whip, and Queen Cam. Real Society, Queen Cam, and Basic Instinct third. Field moves to the top of the turn, nearing the start. Sixth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Between horses exceeding high, but here comes Gypsy Falcon, and there goes Keystone Aquarius into the turn, and it's a cavalry charge. Keystone Aquarius benefits from the inside. Here comes Wildwood Tracy. Moving between horses off stride is Special Attila. Out of the turn, moving for the quarter, it's Wildwood Tracy. 3 lengths Keystone Aquarius. His second 2 lengths Gypsy Falcon. His third 3 lengths Exceeding High, followed by Mitchell's Governor, followed by Stairmaster Savvy Hanover. Back pacing Special Attila. 28 on 2 of the opening quarter, and Wildwood Tracy leads 2 lengths. It's Keystone Aquarius. Right there in second, a length Gypsy Falcon. In third, Exceeding High is first over. Here comes Mitchell's Governor moving right with him, and to the outside it's Stairmaster. They're heading for the half-mile marker. Wildwood Tracy has the lead. Exceeding High is on the attack on the outside second. It's Keystone Aquarius and Mitchell's Governor. They're halfway home. 59 and 1. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Wildwood Tracy with the lead. Exceeding High is on the outside second. Keystone Aquarius in third. Mitchell's Governor on the inside. Gypsy Falcon. Stairmaster. He's set to go 3 wide. Here he comes, circling horses. Now they curve into the back stretch, and Exceeding High turning on by. Here comes Stairmaster. Look at him fly. Third, moving second, and Stairmaster with a rush. No to take command. 3/4. 129 and 1, and Stairmaster has the lead. Savvy Hanover moving third, moving second, and off stride again was Special Attila. They're moving to the top of the lane. Stairmaster, Savvy Hanover racing at him. Here they come, turning for home. Stairmaster is under the whip. Here comes Savvy Hanover. Here comes Exceeding High. Hostler coming to the whip. It's Stairmaster with the lead. Here comes Exceeding High. Stairmaster and Exceeding High. Those two at the wire. That seventh race Pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes Classy's Foxy Lady for the lead. There goes Aaron's Honey. Those two as they battle into that first turn. Aaron's Honey benefits from the inside, but Classy's Foxy Lady drives on around the outside. Classy's Foxy Lady no drops in second. It's Lehigh Cernel right there in third, 4 lengths, followed by Smoke Horizon. It's Flaunting It, followed by Semelo, and trailing the field. That's Fox Valley Tizzy. Approaching the quarter, and your leader is Aaron's Honey. They're by the quarter. 28 and 4, and Aaron's Honey leads the way 2 lengths. Classy's Foxy Lady is second by 2 lengths. Lehigh Cernel in third, 2 lengths. Smoke Horizon, followed by Flaunting It, and to the outside Fox Valley Tizzy. Semelo trailing. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Daryl Bossy and Aaron's Honey with the lead. Here comes Jim Curran and Lehigh Cernel. Now third, moving second on the outside. They're moving by the half. Your leader is Aaron's Honey. 59 and 3. Now they roll into the clubhouse turn. It's Aaron's Honey with the lead. Lehigh Cernel is on the attack. Second, Classy's Foxy Lady is right there in third. Smoke Horizon following cover on the inside of horses. That's Flaunting It, Fox Valley Tizzy, and Semelo. Out of the turn, moving for the final quarter, it's Aaron's Honey and neck. Here comes Lehigh Cernel. She attacks on the outside second as they race by 3/4. 129 flat into the far turn. It's Aaron's Honey and Neck on the outside. Lehigh Cernel looks her right in the eye. Second Classy's Foxy Lady. She's waiting for the open stretch. Here comes Smoke Horizon. She's driving up 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. It's Aaron's Honey with the lead on the outside. Lehigh Cernel. Here comes Smoke Horizon charging. Smoke Horizon fastest of all. Here they come. They're off. There goes Time in a Bottle for the lead. Here comes Inquisitive Fella. There goes Van Cruz and Counter Cash. Into the turn they roll, and Van Cruz benefits from the inside. Van Cruz with the lead. Inquisitive Fella moves on him on the outside. Second, Counter Cash. He's right there in third. 2 lengths, Kazoo Bluegrass. Followed in that turn by Time in a Bottle. It's Cam Dev, Jam and Elmerhurst, and trailing the field, Foster's Logger. Moving by the quarter. 27-2 the opening quarter. Van Cruz 2 lengths. Inquisitive Fella second a length. Counter Cash in third now by 2.5 lengths. Kazoo Bluegrass followed by Time in a Bottle. It's Cam Dev, Jam and Elmerhurst, and Foster's Logger. They're heading for the half-mile juncture, and Van Cruz opens up 2.5 lengths. It's Inquisitive Fella second, 2 lengths. Kazoo Bluegrass moving third, moving second. Here comes Kazoo Bluegrass. 57 seconds flat. Now they race into the clubhouse turn, and Van Cruz maintains the lead. Kazoo Bluegrass is on the attack. Second, Inquisitive Fella is right there in third, followed by Counter Cash. To the outside, Time in a Bottle. Cam Dev out of the turn, moving up the back stretch. Van Cruz leads a length and 3/4. Kazoo Bluegrass is on and rolling on the outside second. Followed on the outside, Inquisitive Fella. Cam Dev, he's 3 wide. 3/4, 125 4. Now they drive into the far turn, and Van Cruz opens up the lead now by 2 lengths. It's Kazoo Bluegrass second, Inquisitive Fella, and Counter Cash. Here they come, turning for home, and Van Cruz opens up now by 5 lengths. It's Kazoo Bluegrass in second. On the outside, Counter Cash. Your leader is Van Cruz. It is Van Cruz all alone at the wire. Van Cruz by 6. Close for second. Top of the turn. Ninth race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. It's Strong Dawn on the outside. There goes Keystone Throng, and it's those two as they hit the first turn. And Keystone Throng benefits from the inside. It's Armbro Hayes right there second, but Strong Dawn takes over second. It's Armbro Hayes right there in third. It's 4 lengths back to Larry, followed in that turn by Grey Eagle. A gap to Escort Best. 2 lengths back to Game Bod, trailing by the quarter, Courageous Falcon. And from the outside of the rush, Strong Dawn now powers on by. 28 seconds for the quarter, and Strong Dawn leads the way now a length. It's Keystone Throng in second, a length and a quarter. It's Armbro Hayes right there in third. Larry first over on the outside. Here comes Grey Eagle moving right with him, followed now by Courageous Falcon, Escort Best, and trailing to the half-mile juncture, Game Bod. Heading for the half-mile marker, and Strong Dawn leads now by 3 lengths. Keystone Throng, he is right there second. Larry under urging their halfway home. 58 seconds flat. Now they race into the clubhouse turn. It's Strong Don with the lead. Keystone Throng is right there second. On the outside, Larry in third. It's Gray Eagle. He's set to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, moving up the backstretch. It's Strong Don with the lead. Keystone Throng is right there second. 2 lengths, Hambro Hayes. In third, it's Gray Eagle ranging up on the outside. Here comes Keystone Throng moving out of second. 3/4. 128 flat into the final turn they roll. Strong Don is on the inside. Keystone Throng looks him right in the eye. Now they're neck and neck. They're head and head at the top of the stretch. Here they come turning for home. Here comes Keystone Throng. Keystone Throng on the outside of neck in front. Strong Don is fighting to come back second. It's Keystone Throng with the lead. It is Keystone Throng at the wire. Strong Don close for third. Here they come. Remember off. It's Carter Bond between horses. There goes Star Blue Chip. Trying on the outside of horses, taken by surprise. Into the turn they roll, and Carter Bond opens up by 3 lengths. It's taken by surprise. He drops in second, followed by Star Blue Chip right there in third. Stone Cross Racer on the inside. Jimmy Dundee, Slick Albatross, and trailing down to the quarter. That Size Scooter approaching the first quarter, and Carter Bond leads the way now a length and a quarter. Another by the first quarter. 29 seconds flat. Carter Bond, 2 lengths taken by surprise. He's second by 3 lengths. Star Blue Chip right there in third. Here comes Stone Cross Racer first over, followed by Size Scooter, followed by Jimmy Dundee, Slick Albatross, heading for the half-mile juncture. And Carter Bond leads the way, taken by surprise. Is right there in second. On the outside of horses, that's out. Here comes Stone Cross Racer, moving third, moving into second. The field's moving by the half. 1:01, and Carter Bond shows the way into the clubhouse turn on neck. Stone Cross Racer taken by surprise. On the outside of us, his Size Scooter is there. Star Blue Chip, followed by Slick Albatross and Jimmy Dundee. Out of the turn, moving for the final quarter, and Carter Bond has a neck in front. Stone Cross Racer drives at him. Stone Cross Racer on the outside with a neck in front. Carter Bond holds on the inside second. Size Scooter 3/4 on the board. 129 and 2 into the final turn. Here comes Carter Bond. Carter Bond is fighting back on the outside. Stone Cross Racer, followed by Taken by Surprise. Here they come, turning for home, and Carter Bond is under heavy urging. Taken by Surprise. He now ducks to the open stretch. It's Carter Bond with the lead. Taken by Surprise is flying. Here comes Taken by Surprise. Taken by Surprise, fastest of all.